Hi there, I'm Jocelyn Brown, and thank you for watching Music News.
Jocelyn Brown, it's great to see you again. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you so very much.
Good. We're here at Quaglino's in Mayfair, where you'll be joining their 10th anniversary celebrations next week.
That's
are
right.
You looking forward to it?
I'm so looking forward to this. It's going to be wonderful.
I mean, it's an amazing place. First time you played here, I guess?
It's the first time I've seen it. I mean, it's in a wonderful spot here in London, but yet it's very distinguished, you know. You better know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to be here, okay?
Damn, I'm going to have trouble getting in then.
We hope not.
But will it be a more relaxed affair then than the usual?
Yeah, because this is more of a restaurant, but yet an entertaining restaurant. And the fact is that, you know, I'm a little high-powered vocally and musically.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love hearing that, you know, while they're eating.
Absolutely.
You know, and they also love hearing those tender moments. So we got a little tender moments and some high-powered moments too, you know.
Good. I mean, the last time we met was at the Jazz Cafe. You gave an amazing performance.
Thank you.
Where did you get that voice from?
I think I got it from my mom, because my mother and my aunt and her other sister, they were called the Gaskin Singers.
Uh-huh.
And then when the two started doing the work, they would call it the Gaskin Sisters. So the thing is that they have, it's a whole instrumental musical family. All my uncles play an instrument and sing. My grandmother was the matriarch of everything, you know. So I started singing like at 3 years old. You know, to get the baby up on stage so she could sing something, you know. One of those kind of numbers. But it came from there, and also from God. You know, that spiritual enlightenment in my life, you know. My family's very spiritual, and you know, they're very God conscious, you know, and everything that we have has come from blessings, you know. So when I'm on stage, I recognize, I pay attention, and before I go on stage, I talk to the Lord and ask Him to step out there with me. And majority of times, He takes over. That spirit of control, you know, that He has just steps right in with me. So
He's absolutely listening then. I mean, so you don't remember a life before singing then, as it were?
I remember life before singing because I was going to be a veterinarian. But my aunt convinced me to come with her to do a Peaches and Herb song. And I had to do Gene Pitney's album when I was like 15 years old. So I got my chance in the studio then to see what was going on. And I recognized I made $500 in one day. I lost my mind, you know, and said, I can work and take care of myself with this. And unbeknownst to me, there had already been a plan made for me, you know, so that's where it took off at.
Fantastic. And if you weren't singing then, you would have gone...
I would have been a veterinarian. Yeah, I would have went down that road.
Still a pet person?
I'm a real pet person, but, you know, I'm limited, okay? I don't have the stomach for snakes and all that kind of stuff, okay? I got the stomach for cats, dogs, horses, you know, ravens, you know, birds, but not them crawly girls, you know?
No, I
can't do that.
But I mean, your voice is incredible. I mean, why do you think it translates best on the dance floor?
Well, I think it's because they were looking for a certain kind of a way to interpret, you know, what they were doing. And a lot of people are introduced to gospel. They know gospel music, but they've never shared gospel music. They've never been a part of it, but they know what it sounds like. And that's been a part of my life, you know, and I don't know any other kind of way to deliver, but spiritually, you know. So I think that's where it's all kind of mushed in together. You know, when the Lord made me, you know, He made me with that little bit of sprinkle of pepper in there, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, everyone has a lucky break along the way.
Right.
What was yours, do you think?
It was just being acknowledged, you know, because I never had any intentions of being Jocelyn Brown. I had just intentions of being BK, background singer, you know, and a writer, and that was it. But I got asked to step up front to do some upfront singing, which was shocking to me, and I did. And from that point on, it was like, Jocelyn, would you do a demo? Jocelyn, would you do this? Jocelyn, would you do that? And it got to the point where I began to become a wholesome name with folks that call Jocelyn. She'll give you that thump that you need. Or call Jocelyn. She'll give you the spiritual input that you need. And which I was grateful for, because I was grateful to be acknowledged as that person, you know. And not as that person that would get up on stage and just shake a tail feather, you know. And not have anything else to deliver. It makes you feel really good when somebody walks up to you and says, that song you sang tonight, you don't know what it did. It just touched my heart, and it just made me think. And I thank you so much, because I feel so much better. So you've done something. You've helped someone to be delivered from something, you know. So my input is not in vain.
Absolutely not. I mean, well, and you've ended up working with some amazing people.
Amazing people.
Michael Jackson, John Lennon.
Yep.
What do you remember about those?
John Lennon, Michael Jackson. He was wonderful, humble, sweet. You know, just not. I mean, everybody's got their thoughts about him, you know. The individual relationship is different, you know, and when you make it your business to say something to somebody or have a conversation with somebody, it makes you feel really good. But he had a conversation with me way before I knew who he was. I was walking on 6th Avenue with my daughter, and we started acting silly on the street, because she was saying, I can skip faster than you across the street. And I was saying to her, no, you can't. And she said, yes, I can. And so the light turned, and we started skipping really hard to get across the street on the other side. And he stopped with his bodyguards and was watching us. When I walked on the sidewalk, he walked up to me. He said, you know how beautiful you are? I said, wow. I said, well, thank you, young man. You're beautiful too. You know, I had no idea. And my daughter was having flips. She was just freaking out, standing next to me. She said, and when he walked away from me, he grabbed my cheek, gave me a kiss, and walked away. And my daughter said, Mommy, do you know who that was? I said, no. She said, Mommy, that was Michael Jackson. I said, oh, I'll get out of here. And she said, Mom, look. And there was 4 bodyguards around him, and I didn't notice that. And he was walking up the street with them. So you never know who you have an encounter with. You know, when I had John Lennon was the best thing in life. He was just wonderful, you know. John allowed me to know what sushi was all about. Because he told me if I did a vocal, if I worked on the song that I was working on, I was a little afraid, and he saw me sitting down pondering, and he wondered what the pondering was. And I said, I've been asked to do a vocal, and I'm a little leery about it. And he said, leery or scared? I said, scared. And he said, do it. He said, if you do that, I promise I'll teach you everything I know about sushi. And I was doing his album, Mind Games. And he did. I went back and I did the vocal, and he said, did you do it? I said, yeah. I said, they wouldn't give me a copy of it. I said, I did it. He said, come on, let's go in here. And he began to tell me all about the sushi, what was going on with it, what it was, how to deal with it, and how to eat it. You know, and my daughter was there with me, so her and I are sushi fans for life.
Yeah.
No, I mean, George Benson, oh, Jesus, and people like Quincy Jones, and people that stepped into my life and did something. I was a part of somebody else's life taking off because of them, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, are there any people that you sort of didn't get to work with that you really wish you had?
Yeah, there's some people that I really would love to work with. What's his name? Please forgive me at the moment. I'm trying to remember. Elton John. Always wanted to work with him. Just to hear his arrangements and to hear what he would say to me about my vocal, how to do whatever. You know, I've always wanted to work with, I work with Bette Midler, you know, because I know her, but I would love to work with her again, of course. And there's countless other people that I could talk about that I love, you know, Gregory Porter, you know, people like, yes, you know, those kind of people, yes.
I mean, but let's get down to business. When can we expect a new album?
Well, we've got 2 already in the can.
Yeah.
It's about finding out, you know, it's kind of hard at this particular moment because of all the revenue of what's going on with albums, you know, because right now we're going back to the vinyl. Yeah. You know, the vinyl's picking up again. But the fact is, how many songs do you put out? You know, and who do you put them out with? It's finding the right people that have the best interests at heart for you. And sometimes it's you got to take a while to find it.
Yeah.
So we've got about 5 songs, singles in the can getting ready to do something as soon as we can get the right people to work behind us. Because I'm independent. I'm not signed to a label. I really don't have a desire unless they really want to take care of me the right kind of a way as an artist. But we're looking for the right road to go, so I can also refer that to other artists, to other upcoming artists as well.
But you have 2 albums, you say, ready?
Yeah, already ready. Yes.
What sort of stuff? Music?
We got gospel, and we've got R&B, retro kind of house.
Excellent, I bet. That's
really good.
Be welcome, I'm sure. And any further TV projects in the pipeline?
CD.
TV, sorry.
TV, I'm sorry. We're not speaking on TV that much, but I am working on another project called Jocelyn's Kitchen.
Yes.
So I'm working on that to get that together to come out. You know, I've already done the preview of one to see how it works, and I got some really nice responses from it. But other than that, I'm taking my time with it because it's an intense project, and it's going to be a full lifetime. So it's not going to be just for one hit and get off.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
these things are best done properly. No
yes.
Any other projects in the pipeline that you can mention?
Well, I'm doing a children's book, and I'm doing a children's cartoon.
My word, what's that called?
Joycey.
Excellent.
Yeah, Joycey is my life from North Carolina into the regions of, you know, how it was, sectioning things out for young kids, you know, because some of them have never been out of the country. So I lived on a farm. So it's taking an avenue of the different characters on the farm into cartoons. You know, dog, cat, you know, a rooster, you know, things like that. And making it so to the children that they can read it and even apply their name to it if they want to, you know.
Fantastic. And will we be seeing you live in 2017?
I'll be doing some stuff. I'll be doing some stuff in Manchester. I'll be doing some stuff in London. I'll be doing. I think. I'll be at the underpass. I can never say this place right.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge. It's under the bridge in
Chelsea.
No, this is Shoreditch. Not Shoreditch. Yeah, Shoreditch.
Oh, there's so many venues there.
I'm sorry, I can't remember right now, but there's some in February 3rd and 4th. I'll be performing there. And a few others. I can't call them out right now because I don't have my diary in front of me.
Of course, but we'll put some links there.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for your time, by the way. It's an absolute pleasure as always.
Thank you so much for coming.
No problem. The last time we ended up on my usual question of what 3 songs sum you up across your history.
Across my history.
But this time, I would like to ask you, what 3 songs of all time are your sort of favourites?
I'm Every Woman. What You Won't Do for Love. And I guess the last one would be If This World Were Mine.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time. Anything else to say to Music News watchers?
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being there, and thank you for your love and support. God bless you, especially for 2017.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
A pleasure.